the betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
Back to the studio for the second race, which is a maiden plate for fillies and mares. They're going to race over 1,900 metres at 1:05, so just after the top of the hour, 1:05 on Wednesday. A race where the average merit rating is a 56, so it's not going to be easy. At the time of recording, 8 runners will face the starter. As we say to you each and every time, please check your scratchings and jockey changes as you inch closer to race time and before you take your final bets, because when we're recording now, early Tuesday morning, there are no scratchings or jockey changes to report. Sheldon, in this second race, the first leg of the place accumulator, as I said, the average rating, it's a weak race, and there is a horse that I'm going to keep an eye out on, and you'll see later on is on my watch out list. That's number 5, Ed VJ, for Wendy Whitehead, Kelly Haddon and Calvin Habib. I'm encouraged to see that Calvin's keeping the ride. He ran third on her last time, so I give her a bright chance. My first choice, with not too much confidence, is number 2, American Style. Gets the services of Rachel Veniker. She now gets the 1.5 off, standard, and neatly drawn. I'm going to ignore her last start when beaten by Winter Melody. If you ignore that chance, that run, she's got to have some sort of a chance, surely.
100% right. And when you said it's for the fillies and mares, it's for the fillies and nightmares. This is a race that has really puzzled me. I think there's more pieces that need to be put in the puzzle than the actual puzzle itself. A race where you're going to have your finger on the pulse. I think we're presenting together on Wednesday. So this is a race, if you want to have a bet on the nose, watch them saddle up. Watch them in the preliminaries. Watch them go down to the start. And when they get down to the start, that's when I'm going to make my final assessment and decide if I'm going to have a bet in the race. Because they're betting 4-1 the field. Number 1, Green Sleeves. Number 2, American Style. Number 7, Queen Jackson. 3, 4-1 joint favourites. Then 3, Whispering Green. 4, Top 10. They're 9-2. Number 5, Ed VJ is also joint 4-1. So you can see how open the betting is. Number 1, Green Sleeves. A little bit hesitant to give it her best. If you look at the comments, a book of excuses. Felt a miss, short right hand, vet nil, brust short. So I don't think that she's giving 100% because she's obviously feeling something.
Sure.
If she's feeling good on the day, numbers 1, 2, and 3 did run behind Winter Melody last time out. And then if you look at number 2, American Style, this was going to be my first selection. Ran behind Winter Melody last time, behind Green Sleeves. Rachel Veniker aboard, so gets the claim. But also, if you look at the column on the right-hand side, another one that comes with a book of excuses. Your horse that you like, number 5, Ed VJ, the Noble Tune, a good a chance as any, and did run third to Magic Inspiration, and then 3 runs back, fourth to Amble In. My narrow first selection, however, will be the horse with the most improvements. I'm going to go with number 7, Queen Jackson, Frank Robinson and Muzieni. This is the improver, and up to the 1900, I think at the third attempt, if you're going to be brave at this early stage, I'm going to go number 7, Queen Jackson, number 5, Ed VJ, and number 2, American Style, but no confidence.
I'm glad that you touched on number 7, Queen Jackson, because I was going to ask you about her. And I'm glad that you've spoken about her because, yeah, you know, you look at the opposition, you know, going for their 12th attempt, their 8th attempt, their 13th attempt. And here's Queen Jackson. You can be rest assured that she'll be sent to the races in fine form. She'll be turned out impeccably. Frank Robinson and all the other trainers do that. And you're quite right. She could have a lot more improvement to come from the rest of the field. So a tough race. And it's the first leg of the place accumulator. I'm going to include at least 3 horses. I'm going to go for the place accumulator, Ed VJ, American Style, and your horse, Queen Jackson. And I would still be a bit nervous.
I'd also be quite nervous, but I'll stick with the same 3 runners. As you'd notice, Queen Jackson was held by the Magic Inspiration form lines. So the form lines you can dissect for hours and hours. And the opening leg of the place accumulator, no fewer than 3 runners for race number 2.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.